You're watching Mix TV.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack wrap is back.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Welcome everybody to St. John's Stadium in Vian. It's the Mix 105.1 game of the week. We got the Vian Wolverines opening up district play tonight against the Spiro Bulldogs, a couple of traditional powerhouses. I'm Justin Pettit, joined by my broadcast partner Clint Smith, and guess who's back from decided to come to work tonight? Chris Locklear to do some stats for us.
He's been out globetrotting, but he's back.
Yeah, we have missed him too. It is a beautiful, yet a little warm for my liking evening here at St. John's Stadium on this beautiful turf. You see the youngsters. It was youth night. They had, I think every family in Vian has a cheerleader because I've never seen so many little cheerleaders out there. But then they were performing, and then the youngster football team came out, and man, it was a great celebration for those guys.
They got a bright future here, I think.
Got to run through the helmet. That's awesome, right? Just like the high schoolers.
That's cool, yeah.
Well, we're in for a good one here. As you know, on paper, Clint, this game doesn't look like much of a matchup. You look at Vian, they're at 2-1. Unfortunately, Coach Hogan and the Spiral Bulldogs have had a tough season so far, but they've had a tough schedule too. So they come in 0-3. But again, district play starts tonight, so you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, this Spiral team, like I said, they've had a rough go of it here early on. Average giving up probably close to 50 points a game early on here. So see if they can kind of shore up that defense a little bit, kind of get things back on track. It's a kind of a bit of a rivalry game.
Yeah.
As of late, it's kind of become between these schools. So it's always a good matchup. You never know what will happen.
Yeah, it's your Blue Ribbon Auto Group pregame show. We appreciate Blue Ribbon sponsoring it. Again, we mentioned Coach Hogan. They lost to Panama, Pecola, and Muldrow. I mean, Pecola and Muldrow. We saw Pecola last week. Yeah. We saw Muldrow week 1. Those are 2 really good teams. So their quarterback, they played a couple of guys, but looks like Hayden Reed's the guy, 20 of 37, 257, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He also can run the ball, 214 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Running back, their leading rusher is Joshua Collins. Only has 63 yards, but when your quarterback's got 214, it kind of shows that he's kind of doing things. Sir Thomas, one of their leading receivers, 155 yards and a touchdown, and Johnny Clayton, 84 yards and a touchdown. On defense, Braxton Sapp, 14 tackles there. Sir Thomas, again, 10 tackles. Daniel Shepard, 8 tackles, 2 for loss. So looks like we're about to have our national anthem here, Clint. So we'll go ahead and step aside and come back with the Vian preview right here on The Mix.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoia County and surrounding communities affordably with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Sallisaw.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Aiken's Store is your barbecue feed and more store. In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage, to baby back ribs, and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Aiken's Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals. Aiken's Store. Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just 1 day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
When you need a plumber, your ace in the hole is Rocky Top Plumbing. Whether it's new construction, remodels, repairs, commercial, or residential, Rocky Top's got you covered. Serving eastern Oklahoma, we do video drain inspection, line locating, sewer lines, water lines, natural gas, and propane lines. Plus excavation, tankless water heaters, and more. Financing is available. Rocky Top Plumbing, where a flush beats a full house. Dial 918-776-7655. Rocky Top Plumbing. License number 54559.
And we are back here at St. John Stadium in Vian. Justin Pennant, Clint Smith, Chris Locklear. We got Russ on the TriCaster. We got Brian on the camera. We got KC down on the camera. A little bit different crew tonight, but hey, we'll all get this together. We were talking about Spiro. We'll talk about Vian now. Of course, 2-1. Big win last week over Pocola, 41-20. We were here, and Clint, if there was anything I could take away from that game for both of those teams, man, they got to clean up the penalties.
Yeah,
we lost track. Had to be 30 at least.
It was excessive. Vian got to clean that up a little bit. They played well, had a few miscues offensively, and then they had a few blown coverages defensively, resulted in some big pass plays allowed by that Pocola team. But that Pocola team really good at throwing the ball down the field.
Yeah, that's a good team that Coach Parker has. So. That happens. Of course, quarterback is Cash Trammell. Running backs, Drayton Fletcher, Mason Wright. You'll see number 1, Riley Ellis. He'll line up at fullback sometimes. They'll hand it off to him. Receivers, Mason, he'll be out there. Adolph will be out there. Trace Sanders will be out there. You'll see a lot of guys. And on defense, the tackling machine is Mr. Riley Ellis. Trace is out there. Michael Polkat on the corners. Mason's out there at free safety. And then Carter Matt. There's just a bunch. They got a really good defense, too. But I'm hoping last week was Vian's. It seems like every year we do them, they have a game where it's like,
yeah,
there it is. And
yeah.
it's just like something
it all
clicks.
All kind of comes together.
And I'm kind of hoping that was it last week. And that's a big, again, I don't think people understand how good that Pecola team is.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're a good squad. Well, they made, what,
quarterfinals last year. And, you know, Coach Parker thinks they're better this year. And you get a guy like Jarius Birdsong, they're starting around. He didn't play in the second half.
Yeah,
I don't know. We don't know if he got hurt or what. Obviously, he wasn't able to play. So that really hurt them a lot. And so, you know, not to take anything away from the Wolverines, but I think that they really got to get this cleaned up.
Yeah. And another guy you didn't mention, Ledger Folsom.
Oh, yeah,
played
Ledger.
a tremendous ball game last week.
Too.
Both sides of all phases of special teams, both sides of the ball. He's an electric guy when he gets the ball in his hands.
There's your team captains for Vian. Looks like we got Max Ross. We got Cash Trammell. We got Drayton Fletcher. We got Tyson Murphy. And I believe that is Caden Gilbert out there. It is for Spiro. We got Hayden Reed. I believe that's Trevin Ayala. I think I'm saying that right. And then number 77, Colton Horn. So Spiro has won the toss. A little different combination for the Wolverines here tonight with the white breeches and the purple tops and the white helmets.
I like it.
And then you got Spiro in their away white uniforms. I believe that's a red numbers.
Yep,
So
got the red numbers, the red stripes on the shoulders.
Should be pretty easy for me to see here tonight.
Yeah, so Vian will receive the kick. Get that offense on the field first, see if they can strike. Of course, last week, I believe it was first play of the game, Mason Wright took a big run to the house for a touchdown.
Yeah. Some other games happening tonight. Probably the premier matchup in the area, Hilldale at Salisaw. That's you can watch that over on Mix TV. Of course, Poor Eufaula, man. As Spiro takes the field. A round of applause to the Bulldogs. We consider them one of our local teams. That's one of our local teams down there, and we sure do love getting a chance to cover them. So Eufaula's got to go to Muldrow. Roland on the road at Mulgee tonight. I really think Coach Wise and his crew got a chance at picking up a victory. Gore's hosting Mound. Central hosting Wewoka. Weber's Falls won last night 44-8 over Cave Springs, and Gore is on a bye.
Yeah, that Wewoka Central game could be a good one to keep an eye on as well.
Yeah, you know, we almost went over there this week, but like I said, we consider Spiro one of our local teams, and so we want to get them on, and so that's fine. Now next week we've got a tough decision to make. I'll go ahead and tell you, Cave Springs and Gans. I know we don't do a lot of 8-man football, but that's going to be a good matchup.
2 wins in a row.
That's going to be a good one. Now,
looking good.
Central will be on the road up at Regent Prep. That'll be the only problem with Regent Prep, and I'll just be 100% honest with everybody listening to us right now. Regent Prep, for this Vian takes the field. Number 52, Cash Collins. The flag in the air. But Regent Prep, Clint, they were 8-man forever. So they have a tiny stadium. I mean, and I don't just mean the press box. I mean the seats, everything. So it'll be one of the two. We're either going to be at Regent Prep for Central and Regent Prep, or we'll be at Gans and Cave Springs. I mean, we don't get to do a lot of 8-man football. And that's again, Cave Springs, one of our area teams. Gans, obviously, Coach Hickson already with 2 wins. That's great for them. And, I think if they only win one more game, I think they're in the playoffs.
I think you're right.
Because they have a team drop out, and they're already one short. So, but we'll talk all about that later on. Y'all give me the weekend to decide on that one. There's a lot of football. I already tell my wife we're putting up Halloween decorations tomorrow. We're going to do that first thing in the morning. And at 11 o'clock, just leave me alone because there's so much good football tomorrow.
Yeah, got some big games. Tomorrow night, got that big Oregon-Penn State matchup. Some good ball games.
Is it USC and Illinois? Weird that's a conference matchup. But
yeah.
All right, we're right at 7 o'clock. And before we get going here, Clint, I got to throw my glasses on real quick.
All right, Vian lined up here ready to receive the kick. That is number 1, Demarion Watson, on for the kicking duties for the Bulldogs. Short kick.
Yeah,
out of bounds.
Kick it out of bounds. Probably not a bad move.
No.
They probably saw the special teams tape from last week. Ledger Folsom and Mason, boy, they just they kind of put them back in that game with their special teams.
See what? There's some Pecola guys nursing some sore ankles after that game. Folsom, he put some moves on them. He's electric when he gets the ball in his hands.
So Vian will have the first possession here. See what they do. Cash Trammell's the quarterback. Mason Wright, of course, will be the running back to start.
Got some big defensive linemen up front for the Bulldogs. Let's see if Wolverines can push them off the line and gain control of that line of scrimmage early on.
1st and 10. Cash Trammell under center. Gives it out to Mason Wright. Big hole, 45, 50. He's going to cut back at the 35, 45, 40, 30. I'm all over the place, Clint. 20, 15, 10. It's going to be a touchdown on the first play, 65 yards.
Clean, no flags on the play. Repeat performance of last week. Taking it to the house the first time he touches the ball.
There you go, just like that, 6-0. I said Cash Collins. Shout out to Cash if he's watching tonight. Still praying for you, buddy. We're looking forward to having you back at a game real soon. So let's see what they do here. It looks like they're just going to go for the 1.
Yep, Trammell on for the kicking duties. He kicked well last week.
Yeah, and that's, it's weird that there's not a Mendoza out there. It's been safe. There was a run of Mendoza's kicking for Vian, and now we got Cash out there. Kick is up. Looks good, Clint. It is good. So 11:47 left here in the first quarter. We'll keep it here. Again, you'll have to work with us on this scoreboard. So we figured out what's wrong with the scoreboard, and just to be honest with y'all, there's not really much we can do about it right now. So the lighting just plays, and then the Vian's lights that flash, you add all that together, and it just does not work real well at the stadium. But once the sun goes down here a little bit, Russ is going to, me and him watch some YouTube videos, and we think we might somewhat figure it out.
Sunset's getting earlier and earlier now, just a little bit after kickoff now.
As somebody who really enjoys the fall and the cooler weather, one thing I don't like is the 5:30 darkness. I don't like that at all.
I like it for a while. It's kind of a nice
change.
change.
At first.
But it gets old pretty quick.
Okay, it's enough of this stuff here. We're going to St. Lucia in a few weeks, and the sun rises at 6 a.m. and sets at 5 p.m. Now, they do not get much sunlight. So I tell my wife that means we got to get up early and go have fun while we can. Well, it's already 7-0 here. Legal ID real quick. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith. Cash puts his foot into it, and it's going to bounce and going to be picked up by Sir Thomas. And Sir's going to get up to he fumbled the ball, and it's going to be picked up by the Wolverines. Trace Sanders was there. And it's just like that. I think Sir Thomas, I think the turf monster got him out. I think
he took a hit.
The turf,
and just
literally, if you haven't played on it,
it's different. It's a different feel. He took a hit and just coughed it up right into the hands of Sanders. He was Johnny on the spot. Didn't even have to pick it up off the turf. It just bounced right into his hands.
So we're 22 seconds into this game, and it's about to be 14-0 Wolverines. So not the start that Spiro wanted. But, hey, you just got to keep fighting, Clint. Of course, now we're in district play. You got to start worrying about district points.
Yeah.
Of course, the most you can gain or lose is 15. And, of course, that goes by the differential in score. Kick is on away, and it is good. So
squeak that one in there.
We'll take a break. 11:38 left. It's already 14-0 Vian. We'll be back on the Mix.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Sallisaw.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
And we're back here in Vian as Clint, they're on the quick kickoffs tonight. Spiro, Sir Thomas, he made up for that fumble, returns it into Wolverine territory. Cash Trammell was back there, or he would have been in the end zone.
Yeah, touchdown saving tackle there by Cash Trammell.
So we get a good look at the first look, pardon me, of the Spiro offense. So, yeah, it's been a wild week for both me and Clint.
It's been a long week,
with storms and everything else. So you're we're a little tired. So if you'll bear with us, we apologize, but we'll do the best we can here. Locke's back. Locke's got to carry us tonight. So welcome back, buddy. 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Hayden Reed's the quarterback.
Yeah, Spiro with their big guys in on the offensive line.
Gabriel Ward is back there as well. Reed takes the snap, drops straight back, has pressure. He's going to get out of there, and he's going to run into his own lineman, and, boy, they're going to come in. Riley Ellis, the tackling machine.
Yeah, there's a fumble on that play as well, but it bounced out of bounds, bounced right into coach's hands over there on the Spiro sideline.
It's going to be a 4-yard loss and bring up 2nd and 14. The coverage was good, Clint, but the coverage by the Wolverines, let me rephrase, the protection was good. The coverage for the Wolverines was just as good, and Reed had to get out of there. 18 on the play clock, 10:55 and rolling. They're bringing in the play. Now they're trying to sub some guys out. Jacob Sullivan, a wide receiver down here by himself. He's matched up with Michael Polkat. Pistol formation. Reed has it. It's going to be a handoff off the first guy through. It's Ward, and he's going to get positive yardage to the Wolverine 45 and bring up 3rd and about 8. Nice run there by the Bulldogs.
Decent little pickup there.
You're right, Clint. Boy, Spiro's got a big line.
They do.
Big, powerful line there.
And some big guys. Big 77, Colton Horn. He was one of the captains. 72, Joseph Pointer. Some big number 60 out there as well. Brady Perminter. He's just a freshman. He is probably the biggest guy on the field.
They got 5 wide receivers here. A guy comes on late. That's Sapp. 8 on the play clock, so they have time. Reed has it, drops back. Here come the Wolverines. He steps up, nothing there. So he's going to take off running. He's going to get tackled out there. I believe that was Ledger Folsom in on the tackle, and it's going to bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, good coverage down the field again that time by the Wolverines. Reed nowhere to go with the ball, so just had to break out of the pocket and try to scramble and pick up what he could.
Clock runs, 9.5 left. It's already 14-0 Wolverines. Hey, shout out to our buddy Grant Tracy. I don't know where they're at. Him and Jason Ball and the Stragglers are somewhere out in the wide world and playing concerts. We appreciate him tuning in. Let us know where you're listening at. 918-790-1051. Give us a text. It's 4th and 7. Bulldogs are going to go for it here. Already down 14-0. Reed checks. Has the snap, drops straight back, looking, rolls to his right, looking, throws a pass, has a man out here. It's short, though, and Mason's going to intercept it at about the 12-yard line. Not bad, though, Clint. I mean, it's 4th down.
Yeah, if you're Spiro, that's effectively a punt.
Yeah.
Chalk up an interception in the stat line for Mason Wright.
But here's the thing. If it works, it's a touchdown. If not, I don't know if you could have punted it that good. So, 1st and 10 Wolverines from their own 12-yard line. That's a good-looking pass.
Got some geese flying south toward the toward the game refuge.
Does that mean that we got cold weather coming, man?
It may be around the corner.
Oof.
Not for the next week or so, I don't believe. But
well, I'll believe it when I feel it. First, Locke's sick. He's been up. We've got the sniffles. He's been up in the 50 degrees of Canada and everywhere else. 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Drayton Fletcher, and he's going to get wrapped up, and there's a flag on the play. Here's our first penalty.
Yeah, there's another one of those penalties we talked about coming down in the offensive backfield. That's not a good sign for the Wolverines. Call from the official here. Well, the official's going to Talk about it. We
guys.
got two flags down. We got one in the backfield, and we got one over here by the side judge as well.
I'm going to throw mine, too. Too much time to figure out what's going on. So what are we doing here, guys?
I don't know. Vian breaks the huddle and gets on the ball. They're ready to go.
They're ready to play, and the officials don't know what's going on. Now they're looking over the sidelines. What is – oh, boy.
So they're gonna march it. We still haven't gotten a call yet from the officials. There we go. False, yeah.
So 5 yards. Okay. All right. So here we go. So now it makes it 2nd and 13. Hand out to Fletcher again. Oh, he's got a big hole across the 10. He's across the 20. He's at the 30, 35, 40. Cuts back across field. 50, 40, 30, 20. He's still going. 10, 5. It's going to be an 87-yard touchdown. Drayton Fletcher. Ooh, Clint, I thought he was going to run out of gas there.
I did too.
But what a hole there on that side, and Fletcher's able to just keep going.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Picked up a block there, set the edge, picked up a nice block, got around the corner, and only had one man to beat. Juked him out and took it to the house.
So that makes it 20-0. Cash Trammell having to catch up from behind the play.
Wow. Explosive offense here early on for the Wolverines.
152 yards on 3 carries for the Wolverines. Trammell's kick is no good. That one was kind of bounced off the ground. 8:30 left here in the first quarter. We'll keep it here. 20-0. They've been going fast on us. Well, Clint, that's the buy-in we're used to seeing right there, running the ball like that.
That is. Those big explosive plays. Set that good block out there, though. Not sure who that was, but set the edge. Fletcher got around the corner, and it was off to the races. Yep, Vian ready to go, kick the ball here.
Again, y'all, I don't know what's – so I came out here today, got everything set up, tested it. Facebook worked just perfect. Tonight it don't. I don't know what it is, so. We're on YouTube, though.
To me, it's a better experience watching on YouTube.
It's a way better experience on YouTube. Y'all know how I feel about it.
Especially if you want to watch it on your TV. Every TV has a YouTube app, every Roku, everything, so you can just throw it on your app, log in there real quick and watch it.
No score on Eufaula and Muldrow. 7-0, Black Diamonds leading Hilldale. Here's the kick. It's going to go away from Sir Thomas, and he'll pick it up inside the 5 and take off down the left side. And, again, he's got some moves, Clint. It's across the 20 to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, good run. Again, you don't call him Mr. Thomas. You call him
Sir Thomas. I like that. That's a cool
I do, too. That's awesome.
We had the pleasure this morning. We were at the Senior Olympics for the Sequoia Manor, and they have all the other nursing home and places, facilities come from all over the place. And, man, it was a blast. We got to play the music for them. Everybody wanted Elvis.
Oh.
And I told everyone.
He's the king.
Oh, yeah. And I told them, I said, it's a wonder my name is not Elvis or Aaron or Elvis Aaron because my mama was such a big fan of Elvis. So I don't know how. I guess my dad talked her out of it.
He was the man.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 25-yard line. They're going to be a pistol set. Reed's still the quarterback. Ward is the running back, number 10. The split end is Braden Hammondtree. It's going to be an option play, and they're going to give it out here to Ward. He's hit hard. I think he might have lost a yard, too.
Yeah, Riley Ellis came up with the big hit.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know who that was out there. That might have been Garrett Hunt, but when they pitched that option, he almost got his hand on it.
Yeah, he was back there quick.
7:55 and counting left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Spiro with the size advantage out there, but Vian is been quicker off the ball here as of yet. They've been causing trouble back there in that Spiro backfield about every play.
10 on the play clock. They like to use all the play clock. Man, they don't huddle, but they run in a lot of players at their every play. Pistol set with 4 receivers. Well, you don't see this often. Yeah, we're going to have a delay again. Yeah, they just took way too long there.
We'll make it 2nd and 16.
So each team with a
each team with a 5-yard penalty.
Pre-snap penalty, yeah.
So Spiro not doing themselves any favors here. See if they can make something happen here and pick up a first down.
2nd and 16. Reed drops back, throws a long pass out here, and it's almost caught. Folsom almost got it, and then Watson almost got it too, so it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 16 with 7:22 left. First quarter, 20-0 Vian. I forget we're on radio again this week, so we got to update that score a lot.
Yeah, Folsom went for the interception, didn't come up with it, and then the receiver had a chance to come down with it, but he couldn't reel it in either. Would have been a big play for the Bulldogs.
I believe it's 7-7, Hill down, Sallisaw now.
Good game going on there.
Pistol set again. Here comes the Wolverines. They're going to bring the blitz. Reed's in trouble. They're going to sack him back at the 8-yard line. Take a look at your McDonald's instant replay, and boy, they had him just two. They brought the house, and Spiro wasn't ready for it. A big loss, and bring up 4th down.
Number 50, Zayden Cheater back there. We called his name a lot last week. Made a bunch of big tackles behind the line. His first one tonight. So Spiro going to punt out of their own end zone.
I believe that's number 76, Jesse Barnes. He's going to punt for him.
That's one of the bigger punters you'll see.
Yeah, we've seen that where they're using, a lot of teams are using linemen to punt and kick. I like it.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Now they're going to have to call timeout. They're running guys. Spiro's just in all kinds of trouble right now.
Couldn't get the right personnel on the field.
We'll take it with them. We're back on the mix.
National Bank of Sallisaw would like to offer a heartfelt salute to our military veterans. You proudly served, and now we'd like to serve you. With our new Veterans Prestige account, you can enjoy all the free benefits of our most rewarding Prestige account, all on us. With the Veterans Prestige account, there are no monthly service charges for those who served. Experience benefits like free checks and shopping, travel and prescription discounts. You can even earn interest on your daily balance. Only at National Bank of Sallisaw, member FDIC, Division of First National Bank of Fort Smith.
And we're back here at St. John Stadium. Quick score update, 7-7. Sallisaw and Hilldale are tied up. And rolling up 6-0 on Okmulgee. I'm telling you, I'm calling it. So here comes the punt. Jesse Barnes, Mason Wright, and Ledger Folsom back. That's actually a really good kick. And they're going to let it bounce. And Folsom thought about it, but said it'll roll. But still good field position at the Spiro 47-yard line.
Another score update for you. We woke a 6, Central 0.
Hey, it would not be a Central game if they weren't playing from behind.
Yeah.
The Cardiac Cats wouldn't have it any other way.
And Weber's Falls with the big victory last night, 44-8 over Cave Springs.
Coach Holt, I love Coach Holt. He's a great coach, but you can never believe what he says at media day. He's always like, we don't have nothing. We're not going to win a game.
You can't show all your cards.
No, he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's the 8-man legend around here. You know, he took Gans, built that program, and now at Weber having a great time. Quick throw out here to Folsom, and Ledger, I think he kind of had to wait a second to grab the ball, but still no gain on the play.
Yeah, good tackle out there, Braden Hammontree. No gain.
Can we just reiterate how beautiful this field is?
Oh yeah, it's
My
amazing.
goodness. It's the first time you're seeing it, Locke. It's beautiful. 6:03 left. We're only halfway through the first. It's already 20-0 Vian. Trammell takes a snap, gives it to Fletcher. Drayton's going to break outside, getting a good block downfield across the 40, 35, 30. They'll finally drag him down at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, good block.
21 yards.
Good block down the field by Adolph Stahl that time. If you're Coach Willis, you'd love to see your receivers blocking 20 yards downfield.
He was doing a great job there. Wolverines going no huddle. Mason's here in the slot. Trey Sanders, Ledger Folsom down here. Stahl up top. It's going to be a fake. Cash is going to take off running. He's got some room. He's across the 20 and drops down at about the 15-yard line.
Yeah, just got
12 more yards.
Just got tripped up there as he went past the linebacker, or he might have taken that one into the end zone.
Makes it 1st and 10 at the 15. Clock runs, 5:27 here in the first quarter. It's been a quick start for the Wolverines, already up 20-0, and they're knocking on the doorstep again. Cash gives it to Fletcher. Drayton again tries to go outside, but Spiro's ready for him. This time he breaks out of there. He's going to walk in for a 15-yard touchdown. Clint, they had him. Oh, it went away.
Yeah,
It's okay.
3-4 guys had him wrapped up. Good job by the official, though, not blowing the whistle too early, because he still had his feet churning and was still picking up some positive yardage, and then he just broke out of that pile of bodies, and nobody even saw him. Great effort there by Fletcher.
Makes it 26-0. We're just halfway through this first quarter. Snap is high, and well, Vian's going to, Cash is just going to fall on it. So 5:08 left, 26-0. Wolverines will take a timeout and be back on the mix.
Prescription drug abuse is a growing epidemic in Oklahoma. The Sallisaw Now Coalition has partnered with Stericycle to provide permanent drop-off box locations at local police departments in Sallisaw, Roland, and Gore that can be used to safely dispose of prescription drugs. The boxes enable citizens to safely and anonymously remove prescription opioids and other medications from their homes. Be a part of the solution and take it to the box.
Welcome back to St. John Stadium. It's 26-0. Some quick score updates. Muldrow up 6-0 on Eufaula. Sallisaw and Hilldale are tied at 7. Roland's up 6-0 on Mulgee. We woke up 6-0 on Central. No score yet on the Mounds Gore game. So, Cash Trammell already getting a workout here tonight. Kick is high. It's going to be fielded by number 1, Demarion Watson. He's going to get across the 30, about the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Good tackle there by Manny Terrell.
55 is Manny Terrell. He made the stop.
Just a little ambiance.
That's that Spiro band that you're hearing there, sounding good.
Both bands are scheduled to perform at halftime, so we'll have that for you on your halftime entertainment. Just 5:01 left here in the first quarter, 26-0 Wolverines. Vian has just come out on fire. Now Reed will try to get the Bulldogs some points. Watson's in motion, snap, Reed drops straight back. There's a flag on the play. He throws it over the middle, and it is going to be intercepted by Ledger Folsom. He's going to make his way back to the 50. He's going to be at the 40. There's another flag to him. He's going to score, Clint, but it's coming back one way or another. It's either going to be this first penalty or this block in the back. Yeah, that was
I think it'll be interesting when they sort this all out here.
I think we're going to get a false or illegal procedure against Spiro, and then on the return you're going to get the block in the back. So we'll see how this all works out.
So if that's the case, the interception will stand, and then they'll assess the penalty yardage on the return.
Yeah,
so let's see.
They saw that block in the back from Fin and Feather. That was just that. They can record that and put it on what not to do.
Yeah.
on the video for next year. That's at the Miami Hurricanes from like 2000. They came out with a bunch of new rules in 2001. All the new rules, it was just stuff that they were doing the year. It was just the Miami Hurricanes highlight reel. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, so we have illegal procedure, just like I said. That's going to go away. And then the block in the back against.
So it'll be Vian ball, and they're going to spot the ball. Looks like somewhere back around the Vian 40-yard line, maybe. They haven't spotted it yet.
Interception's good. Vian gets the ball.
Looks like about the 42.
42.
So 1st and 10 Wolverines.
Yeah, so the block in the back negates a interception return.
So here we're going to go. I think we're going to get this pistol set with Mason Wright in the backfield.
So you get it to Folsom again and let him get his touchdown.
He's lined up here, split in on the left side. Trammell has it, Gives it to Mason right up the gut, and he's going to get across the 50, push a guy off, still going, and gets to about the
he went
48.
Down. He went down a little awkwardly there at the end of that play. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, that's a 10-yard gain. Just enough on first down, and yeah, he's getting up a little gingerly, but I think he's all right.
Leg kind of caught underneath him as he went to the ground. That's
the only negative about this turf, especially as new as this one is. It does not have a lot of give.
Yeah.
Now as it gets older, it'll kind of work. It'll settle.
Whereas on natural grass, your foot would have just cut out
That's
eventually.
The only thing the only thing I don't like about it is, but hey, sure is nice to look at. I formation. It's going to be a handoff to Riley Ellis, the fullback, and he's going to get across to about the 40. I'd say across the 45, but they're going to say he went back at the 47. It's only 1 yard.
Yeah, Mason jogs over to get the play from Coach Willis.
Hey, big shout out to Coach Willis as always. Vian they had teacher conferences this morning, so they were technically out of school today, and he still was able to come let me in the press box so I could get everything set up this afternoon. I sure do appreciate that. Coach Brockman, Coach Willis, everybody over here, Coach Taylor, Coach Boyd, all of them, y'all are awesome. 2nd and 9 from the 47. It's going to be a fake. Cash going to throw a pass out here to Riley Ellis out of the backfield 40. Going to try to shed a defender, and he's just rumbling to the 30-yard line. We'll put it at the 31, 16 yards and a first down.
Finally took 4 Bulldog defenders to take him to the ground. He tried to juke the first one and decided that wasn't going to work, so he just lowered his shoulder and ran over him.
So first down, Wolverines. 26-0, first quarter. There's 3:04 left. The clock is rolling.
Vian just marching the ball down the field here.
7-0 in favor of those Muldrow Bulldogs. Over you, Fala. First and 10. I don't know why they got second. First and 10. High snap. Cash looking. Throws a pass here. Here's Folsom in the end zone. Just over his head.
He had his man beat double coverage.
Ledger's like, what do I got to do to score a touchdown? He's already scored one.
Yeah, it led him just a little bit too much.
Still a good-looking pass, though, Clint.
It was. Yep,
I can remember we'd come to Vian games. They would throw the ball twice in the whole game.
Nope.
It was run, which we were fine with, but anytime you can become non-one-dimensional, which Vian clearly is and has been for several years, makes a big difference.
That running the ball is fine as long as you keep the game close. But if you ever get behind and you got to try to dig out of a hole, then you got to be able to throw the ball.
Pistol formation. Mason's the running back. Cash has it, gives it to Mason. He's going to go to the right side, trying to get a block. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's too fast. He's in the end zone. 31 yards. Mason right, and it's 32-0 Vian.
Yep, got him.
He just outran everybody on that one.
Got him a good block out there on the edge again, and then outran everybody to that corner pylon.
See if they maybe go for 2 here. No, they probably need to work on the kicking.
True. They've mishandled a couple of these snaps on these extra points.
I don't know if it's easier or not easier on this field turf with the snap and the placement. I don't know. I just know how to kill crabgrass finally. So
that's a skill in and of itself.
Snaps down, kick is up, and it is good. 2:24 left. We'll go ahead and just keep it here. 33-0. Don't forget we have your McDonald's player of the game coming up at the end of this one. Yeah, between you and my uncle and YouTube, I got that crabgrass taken care of, man. I still need your recommendation on a good pre-emergent, though, so I'll get that later.
We'll get you fixed up.
As you know, when you're the first house in the neighborhood, you gotta get it looking good. You know what I mean? Especially our place, where everybody cuts through. So
we'll make that good first impression. So Trammell again to kickoff here.
Boy, he can skip leg day tomorrow. That's for sure. Well, his right leg anyway.
Yeah, he's getting himself a workout.
So Cash looks, points. going to be a nice kick. Going to be filled out here by Watson. He's going to pick it up at about the 16. He's going to go all the way across field, cut back in, and Vian's too quick on special teams. So it'll be 1st and 10, Spiro at about the 23.
Yeah, it was Adolph Stahl on the special teams tackle.
33-0, Vian in front, 2:16 left here in the first quarter. We're only in the first quarter.
After Spiro at this point, you just want to pick up a couple first downs and try to gain a little bit of momentum, get a little confidence.
Still 7-7. I don't know what happened. Salsa had it 1st and goal, and could not score, but still 7-7 over at Perry F. Lattimore. Appreciate everybody tuning in on YouTube, listening to us on the radio. Wherever you are, we appreciate it. Snap. Reed back, has time. Now he's running out of time. He's going to try to take off, and Vian is just too fast, Clinton. He's going to lose about 4 yards.
That was Carter Madsen in pursuit, and then Trey Sanders finally came up and forced him out of bounds.
Yeah, Vian is just playing like we're used to seeing Vian play. Fast.
Yeah, like you said, maybe that game last week was kind of that one where they just put all the pieces together.
And then again, it's district play, and say what you want. That means something. These guys want to win. And this district this year is going to be pretty good. Henrietta has got a pretty good team. And we know Valiant, that last game, we may be traveling to Valiant. We may be hitting that turnpike and going down, and because I think that's going to be a great game.
I think so, too. And, Valiant knows. They've been this level of success for long enough. When you get to that district play, you turn it up a notch.
2nd and 13. Clock is stopped with 2:08. And now we're going to have a delay of game. That's the second one on Spiro.
Yeah, like you said, they don't huddle. They get to the line, and then they make all their changes. And
well, I think
they're
just and again, I'm no football coach, but just from doing a million of these games, I think they're just trying to do too much right now.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta get simplified. You gotta get lined up.
Well, and as fast as this Vian team is, sometimes the best thing is just run right at them.
Instead
of all the razzle dazzle.
We've seen that, yeah.
Trying to throw the ball down the field.
2nd and 18. Snap. Reed's going to hand it off to number 10, Ward, and he's going to get a few yards. Get down to the 20. See, I like that play, Clint.
Mm-hmm.
Reed's showing some moves.
Yeah, it gets you a little momentum going there. Riley Ellis with the tackle.
I guess they're saying his knee hit down back at the 17, so.
Okay.
Not quite as much, but.
Riley Ellis got to be getting close to double-digit tackles already here in this one. He is
he's a tackling machine.
He is. He's all over the place. Those D linemen, though, do a good job of keeping him clean, letting him fly around and read these plays and make tackles.
3rd and 16 from the 17. Reed has the snap, drops back. Here comes the blitz. He's going to throw it. Has the guy out there. Almost caught. That's Watson. Good defense by.
That's Folsom out there.
Ledger Folsom to knock it away, or that might have been a tremendous. That was a great throw.
Yep.
Listen, when he has time, Reed can chunk that ball, man.
Yeah, that was a good throw. He had Ellis bearing down on him from blitzing.
And maybe that's what it is, Clint. Maybe they know that's what he can do, and they just are going to do that. And if they lose some games, then oh well. But maybe they'll pay off in the future. He is a senior, though, Reed. So
that was an incredible throw. He had Riley Ellis just bearing down on him.
Jesse Barnes will come on to kick.
Yeah, Bulldogs getting there.
Do they have wrestling at Spiro? I don't think they do.
I don't know.
They don't. They need it. Kick. It's going to be short. It's high, though. And it's going to be fielded by Ledger Folsom at the 40, 35, and he's going to check off one tackle all the way down to the 27-yard line. So, again, great field position for the Wolverines.
And we got a flag down on the play as well at about the line of scrimmage. So, see what that's going to, what we're going to have here.
Illegal procedure? What do you want to bet? Yep.
You called it.
Decline, so first down Wolverines.
27-yard line.
Locke, you eating any good food up there? Nice.
Probably way too much. I always do on
vacation
those
calories don't count, man. They don't count. Oh, man.
We went to Canada a few times. But I'm never on that side. We're the West Coast. We were always on the east side, and it's a little more French. There's a lot more French Canadians there, and they have some weird food, but man, it's good. Like the French fries with the gravy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's that, and the cheese curds, and you're like, what is this? It's amazing. Try it. Trust me. First and 10 from the 27. It's going to be a handoff to Drayton, and he's going to get dropped in the backfield, about a 3-yard loss.
A good tackle that time. That was Joshua Collins, number 22.
Under a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Vian's got to run one more play here in this quarter. At least one more.
They're going to put it to 29, so a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 for the Wolverines.
See if they can put another one. I wonder what the record is for most points scored in a quarter by the Wolverines. They got to be. They put another one in here. They got to be close.
We've seen them put a lot up. Snap. It's going to be a fake throw out here to Mason on a little tunnel screen. Oh, he almost loses it, but he's able to cut back inside and go across the 25 to about the 24-yard line.
That's gonna.
You got it. Absolutely, yeah. So Grant and them are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota tonight.
Oh, very nice.
Racing ball in the Stragglers. Once they hear the band, you got it. We're going to play him, Grant. You got it. All right, into the first. 33-0 Wolverines. We'll take a timeout and be back here on the mix.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard. You can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
People from all over save at the Pre-Owned Mega Sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home for the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the Pre-Owned Mega Sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home for the low-price cars.
Welcome back to St. John Stadium. It's 33-0 Wolverines. Locke was showing us Drayton Fletcher has 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mason has 106 yards and 2 touchdowns. And, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Rolling up 12-0 over Okmulgee. I love it.
Finally got a score in that Gore game. They're up 24-0 over
Right.
Mounds.
There you go. It's going to be a snap back to Trammell. Gets a good block. He's got all kinds of protection. Now he's going to roll to the right. He's under pressure, though. He's going to just take off. He's at the 20, 15. Gets a crease, puts his head down, takes a big hit, but goes out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. So 24, that's 19 yards, but he ran about 112
Picked
to
up
get there.
a tremendous block at the end of that play from Adolph Stahl. He was out running a pass route and came back and threw a major block for his quarterback.
Mr. Stahl is doing the dirty work tonight with
He
blocking
is.
and you know, blocking down on those runs. Great job for Adolph out there. The first and goal from the 4 officially. Looks like Vian is going to be in an I form. No, it's a pistol set. Drayton's the running back. Got Mason over here kind of playing tight end. Snap, give to Drayton right up the middle. He's going to walk in untouched.
Touchdown, Wolverine.
McDonald's instant replay, Clint. I think I could have ran through that hole that Wolverines made.
Wow. Surprise, we got a flag on the play against the Wolverines, so they're going to bring this one back.
Was it a hold?
I hadn't seen his call yet, but he did signal it against the Wolverines.
You know what we need? We need to invest in one of them PA systems for the refs, so we can hear what they say. Looks like it's going to be maybe a.
It's going to be a 5-yarder.
5-yard. I guess it was probably lined up. It looked like Mason was maybe not lined up right. Not to call you out, Mason, at all. It's just I just noticed that. So first and goal from the 9 now. They're going to go with the shotgun formation. Mason's the running back now. Snap, Give to right, up the middle. Again, just a big hole. Nobody will touch him. He walks in from 9 yards out. No flags.
Yeah, left side of that line just
blew
blew him open a
I
hole.
mean, yeah, that's just tremendous blocking by the
Could
line.
have drove a truck through there.
Makes it 39-0. You know, I hate saying this in the second quarter, Clint, but at some point you got to think about maybe just running that clock and getting everybody home.
Cash number 2.
Cash is on for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. Makes it 40-0. Shout out to the holder there, Chris Cheater. 11:10 left. We'll keep it here on the mix. Appreciate everybody tuning in wherever you are.
Let's see if we can find some more score updates for you here.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed. I didn't get to get up to Born and Raised Music Festival this year and hang out with my buddies, but I had work elsewhere this year. So Sal's up 14-7 now over Hilldale.
Still 6-0 Wewoka over Central, as far as we know.
Uh, 21-6 Muldrow over Eufaula right now. I don't think there's any. I would dare to say Eufaula has the toughest schedule in the entire state. Woof.
They've had it rough.
And I'm pretty sure they go to Lincoln Christian next week. So
that's always fun.
Who took care of Stigler last night, 49-0. So, boy. Yep, that clock is running, Clint. I think they're just going to run the clock here. Going to be fielded out here by Watson. And he's got some room and gets up to about the 35, so 1st and 10.
Taken down by Chris Cheater.
And Michael Popat, also number 61, Creek Klaus.
40-0.
Yeah, got that clock running.
Here in the second quarter, yeah.
You don't want to, if you're either one of these teams, you don't want to get anybody hurt.
No.
Outcome's already pretty much been decided, so you want to just get these guys, work some guys in, get them a little work, but not get anybody injured.
Yeah, I hate that. But it is what it is. You can't really. I wish I could predict games and figure out what the scores were going to be and all that stuff, because I'd be a millionaire. But
I was going to say, you make a lot of money.
Snap read, and again, he's going to give it off to Ward, and he's going to bounce outside, and it's a positive yards. Gets about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I got tripped up back there by Isaiah Owens.
There was Tyson Murphy, number 50.
Isaiah Owens back there playing safety.
Number 5.
I think I counted 27 Vian cheerleaders. That's good. That's a good squad.
They're always a good squad. Always bringing home those championship
they
trophies.
Qualified for state, I'm pretty sure, last week. Snap going to be a handoff. This time was another running back out there. Didn't see the number 22.
Looked like number 55 made the stop.
Joshua Collins. He was actually their leading rusher coming into the game.
Yeah, he was tripped up by Manny Terrell.
He had a burst of speed, so that's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Looks like pretty much second team defense on the field for the most part for the Wolverines. A few starters still in there.
Yeah, Trace is still out there. Ledger's still out there. And they don't have that many players on the.
That's true.
So
they don't have that much depth. So
it'll be a handoff, and they're going to get him in the backfield. But he's going to stay on his feet. But he's going to get hit hard. But I think they're going to give him the first down by about a half a yard.
Mr. Stahl came up there again with the big hit. He's playing tough out there tonight. Yeah, first down for the Bulldogs. Move the chains.
First down.
I think is that their first down of the night?
That's their first down of the night. .757 and counting right now. Again, the clock is going to run without stopping here for the rest of probably this whole game. Pistol formation, Reed. Takes the snap, is going to hand it off to Collins again. This time Vian's running for him. Big number 50, Tyson Murphy. It's a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, not much going on there. Max Ross back in there as well on that play.
15, Isaiah Owens is out there for the Wolverines. Of course, Adolph Stahl.
Yeah, some of the DBs, they just don't have that many DBs, so some of the starting guys still out there.
2nd and 12 at the Bulldog 43-yard line. Reed takes the snap, high snap, able to get it down. Looking, throws a long pass out here, has him in, and it is incomplete. Just off the hands of Sir Thomas. Good coverage out there by Michael Polecat, but that was a catchable ball, just a little too tall for him.
Yeah, it was. Put it up
where
catchable.
It was almost a catchable.
Yeah, he put it up where his guy could go get it, but just a little too much on it.
Still a good-looking throw by Reed.
Yeah, I saw him
He's
out
got
there.
An arm.
I saw him out there in pregame throwing it around, and boy, he can throw a pretty ball.
Clock continues to run. 6.5 left here in the second quarter. It's 40-0 Wolverines. Now Spiro has a 3rd and 12 at their own 43-yard line. Reed looks around, takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Ward, trying to bounce outside, and Vian's going to wrap him up for a loss. Back at the 38-yard line, I think. So it's going to be about a 5-yard loss to bring up 4th and 17.
Yeah, first hit back there by Michael Polecat, and then finally taken down by Carter Madsen. Good defense by those guys.
So Mr. Barnes, Jesse Barnes will come out and punt. We got Folsom and Owens going back for the Wolverines. And the clock is running, 5:40 and counting. Not going to stop that except for halftime. No pressure, Barnes, good kick, fielded by Folsom. Ledger tries to shake one guy, does 50, 40, walks the tightrope, 30, 20, inside. He's going to get his touchdown, Clint.
There it is.
Ledger Folsom had a 60-yard return, makes it 46-0.
Special teams looking good tonight for the Wolverines.
Yeah, they looked good last week. I think Ledger's really finding his I don't want to say spot, but his groove with this Vian team. Of course, he's a move-in from Eufaula, and first couple of games, he was part of the game plan, but especially last week on special teams, and obviously just now, he's really making a name for himself. Just adds another weapon to Vian. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. 4:30 and counting left in the second. It's 47-0. Vian will take a timeout and be back on the mix.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack wrap is back.
About 9:15 when they're
We're back 21-7. Sallisaw in front of Hill, or 21-13, excuse me. Rolling up, is that 18?
18
to nothing. They're going to win, Clint. I love it.
We
Here,
well,
it's 47-0 Vian. The clock is running here in the second quarter. 3:40 left. It's just been all Wolverines. Although Spiro, they got some great looking players, and quarterback can throw the ball. They got some run game. I don't know. I think they just need something positive to happen. Trammell's kick is going to be bounced and fielded by Sir Thomas at the 20-yard line, and Thomas tries to go east and west against Vian. That's usually not a good thing.
Yeah, it didn't work out well for him.
Just too fast.
That was Calvin Andrade in there on the special teams tackle for the Wolverines, getting his name called tonight.
So 1st and 10 Bulldogs at their own 20-yard line. Actually, they're going to put it, right at the 20-yard line.
Got number 12, Clayton Thomas, playing some safety out there for the Wolverines.
Yeah, number 16, you mentioned it. Andardre, how you say that? Andardre?
Andrade.
Sorry, Calvin. Looks like we got Chris Cheater out there. Axel Branham, number 70. Manny Taro, of course, 55. Reed has it. It's going to be a fake handoff. He's going to run around the outside and doesn't get much. Well, he pushes his way across the 25 to about the 26, 27. It'll be second down.
Yeah, good hustle out there. That was Axel Branham getting over there to the edge, making the tackle. Good opportunity to get some of these Wolverine guys some game action. You never know when you're going to have to call on them later on.
Absolutely. 2nd and 3 officially at their own 27. There's a minute 40 left before halftime. 47-0 Vian. Reed, quick throw is caught out here. I believe that's Thomas, and he is going to put his foot in the ground and keep going and gets a few yards across the 30 to the 33.
Yeah, it was Branham over there again on the tackle. Good effort, though, by Thomas to move the chains.
The pass was caught by Sir Thomas, number 3. First down for
We approach
Spiro.
a minute to go here. The Spiro gets their second first down of the first half.
Axel Branham.
Pistol formation. Ward is the running back, and he will get it. Ball's on the ground. He's able to jump on it, and it'll be back where he – actually, they're going to put it back at the 31, so a 2-yard loss, but it could have been worse. It's 38 seconds. They don't have to snap it, Clint. We'll see if they do.
Yeah, they may try to get one more in here.
30 seconds left before halftime. Reed awaits the snap, takes it. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he is not going to get much. Rugby push him across the 35, and it's going to bring him then into the first half. Well, wasn't what we wanted, but it's 47-0 by as far as the broadcast it is. But Wolverine fans excited. 47-0. We go to halftime. We'll come back. We'll have the bands for you and your halftime show right here on The Mix.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Yes, Santa Claus.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
The Spiro band, man, Clint, they're going all out. I like this. Here we go. This is the Spiro High School Marching Band, and this looks like it's going to be fun. So here we go.
Band is under the direction of Amy Compton, Mark Anderson, and Lindsay Kenner.
And we're still waiting on them to go here, folks. They got a lot of stuff to get to here. Don't forget we have the Vian Wolverine Band of Gold. And I was right. The cheerleaders are going to state tomorrow for the Wolverines. I think Sallisaw is as well. And Central, if I'm missing anybody, I apologize. But I knew those 3 qualified for state.
Yeah, they got their Hawaiian shirts on with their
Hey,
shorts.
I told you I'm going to St. Lucia in 3 weeks during fall break, and I had to pull them out of the closet, get them dust off, and ready to go, man.
Get our parrot head on here with some Jimmy Buffett music.
Yes. All right, so here we go.
Seniors, Carson Carter, Caden Cody, Julie Zabriskie, Caden Birch, and Colton Horn. Is your band ready?
All right, here we go. It's Spiro.
You may take the field for performance.
Still waiting on the Bulldog Band to get going here, folks. We apologize. They got an elaborate performance coming here, I guess. I want to make sure they're all set. Yeah, they're. Here we go. Hey, real quick, folks, if y'all hear me singing in the background on the broadcast, I'm loving this Jimmy Buffett tribute from the Spiro Band. All right, here we go, back to it. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? The Spiro Band tribute to Jimmy Buffett. Unbelievable. I'm up here singing and dancing. I don't know, me and Clint, big parrot heads. So that was right up our alley. Great job by the Spiro Band. And guess what? Now we got the Vian Band coming up. So this should be a great performance, man. That was awesome, Clint. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that was great. They had the bass guitar out there, had the steel drum.
Steel drum,
the drum
everything,
set.
man.
That was awesome.
That was fantastic. I hope you're able to watch that, or if not, go back and watch it, because that was fantastic. Now we get the good old Vian Band of Gold. I don't know what they have in store tonight, but man.
Yeah, they were good last week.
Whew. They don't have much time because who cares? Let them play.
Yep.
So the Vian Band of Gold, now they'll come out. I love small schools. Now you got a cheerleader with the drum. For Spiro, you had a football player playing the bass. Fantastic. Now it's time for the Vian Band of Gold. See what they got in store. About time for some Halloween time music, isn't it?
Looks like maybe something pirate themed here.
Okay.
It appears maybe from their attire.
here we go.
Ladies and
There we go.
gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Vian Band of Gold. Under the director of Band Director Jessica Azordo with color guard instructors Autumn Webb and Jessica Hunter, and led on the field by drum major Anna Farrar. This outstanding group of musicians and performers is ready to thrill you with their 2025 field production entitled Vampire Hunter. Representing the spirit, pride, and tradition of our community, give it up for the sound of V-Town. Drum major, is your band ready? The field is yours.
There you have it, the sound of V-Town, Vian Band the Gold. We're going to take a quick timeout, real quick timeout, and we will be right back on the mix.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
SRS Incorporated in Webbers Falls is your one-stop shop. SRS has vet supplies, show feed, deer corn, feeders, minerals, and food plot seeds. SRS has fertilizer for your garden, pasture, or farmland. SRS has lumber and hardware, treated, untreated, plywood, and even drywall. They have a great selection of tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, and any nut, bolt, or screw you could ever need. Your one-stop shop is SRS Incorporated, 404 West Commercial Street in Webbers Falls.
And we're back here at St. John's Stadium. It's halftime. Great performance by both bands, Clint. That was amazing.
Yep, very nice.
Take a look at your halftime stats here for Spiro. Not much. Reed had 6 yards passing. You add in the sacks, and he's got 0 yards rushing. Just 1 yard rushing for Collins, 8 for Ward. And Thomas has 6 yards receiving for the Wolverines. Cash Trammell, 20 yards on 3 attempts, 31 yards on 2 attempts. Mason Wright has 115 yards on just 4 attempts and 3 touchdowns. Drayton Fletcher has 120 yards on just 5 attempts and 2 touchdowns. Ellis, 1 yard rushing, 16 receiving. And Ledger Folsom had 1 catch but got 0 yards. So just complete domination by the Wolverines in the first half. And because of that, we're going to have the running clock here in the second half, and we're probably going to be getting out of here pretty quick.
Yeah, just a dominating performance in that first half by Vian. Really just came out firing on all cylinders and never slowed down. They've cleaned up had a couple penalties. They had that 1 touchdown called back on a penalty, but then they came right back and scored after that. But doing a little better job tonight cleaning up some of those penalties. And then we'll see some of these younger guys get some good game action here in the second half.
Yeah, and the Spiro's coming back out onto the field. You know, they have the 3-minute warm-up, and there's only 2 minutes left of that. So I think that's stuff they have to keep at their exact times, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think they can add or subtract times from that. But
yep, should be a relatively quick second half, though, with the running clock. Get these young men out of here and no one get injured.
Again, it's 47-0, so you don't want to get anybody hurt or anything like that. Let's all regroup and try again next week. Now for Vian, they will actually be on the road at Antlers next week. Antlers currently has a 1-2 record. Spiro, on the other hand, they will be taking on Valiant at home. This is their 3rd straight road game for Spiro, so they'll be glad to get back home.
Yeah, they started with a tough schedule, though.
Again,
so we've got about a minute here, and we'll get the second half underway.
It's eerily quiet here at St. John's Stadium. A lot of people. A lot of people have went to the house.
Well, and everybody stayed in their seats to watch the bands, so now they've all gone to the concession to get their snacks and drinks and get ready for the second half here, because those were some just great band performances.
And again, I don't think y'all understand. I know. I don't like the heat. I don't really like the beach, and I don't drink, but I'm a huge Jimmy Buffett fan.
Always have been.
Yeah, me too. And that was, I'm telling you, Spiro band. Maybe it's because I'm such a Jimmy Buffett fan. I thought it was fantastic, and I thought it was great. And Vian, of course, did a good job. Is it Vampire Hunter or whatever it was? Theirs was. So
yeah, it was good.
It was good. So 2 really good bands, and hey, at least you got that right. Well, I know that Sallisaw and Eufaula have went to the half.
Yeah, I saw 27-19 was the last score I saw.
And then
Sallisaw was up.
Over here at
Eufaula. And Muldrow, it's 21-14 Bulldogs at the half, so that's turned into a better game than, honestly, that we thought it might be.
Gore up big, 46-0.
All right, good job for the Pirates just down the road here.
Roland still hanging in there as well with that 18-0 lead. You called that one.
I'm telling you,
before
man.
it started that they were going to pick them up a win tonight.
I don't know. I just got a feeling they've played well. They've just had a tough schedule. I mean, they played Central. They played Muldrow. And then they had to go over to Arkansas and play.
Yeah, it's tough.
Still it's 6-0 at halftime. Wewoka is beating Central. So
yeah, it's about time for Central to get woke up and get things going. They like to.
I'm telling you, man.
Keep it close and stress everybody out.
Charlie Sainer nicknamed them the Cardiac Cats a few years ago, and it's stuck. We don't know much about Wewoka, but apparently they're a pretty good football team.
Yeah, I think they were fairly high. I think they were ranked in the top 10.
Here we go. That's going to be a kick. That is number 9, Carter Madsen. It's going to be fielded by number 7, Maddox McCallop. And he's going to get up across the 30.
Maddox.
McCallop?
Number 75, Garrett Malaska in the game for the Wolverines.
Yeah, so the clock is, they're going to just run the clock here in the second half. So
got number 65 in there. We don't have him on our roster. Try to get a name for that young man here in a little bit. 61, Justin Constant.
We don't have a 65, of course we don't.
64, Joseph Miller. So Spiro
comes out onto the field. I'll tell you this. Spiro passes the eye test, Clint. If they walked off the butt like that, they've got a legit looking football team. I don't know. They just got to get it to come together. I don't know what that is. Something positive. I don't know, but it's there. As Ward has it, 35, and he's going to get tackled at about the 36, so a couple of yards.
Yeah, good tackle there by Clayton Thomas.
The tackle was made by Clayton Thomas, number 12. Ball was carried by
the clock is running.
Looks like a gain of about 3 yards. That'll make a
47-0. You see, hey, I told you once that sun went down, we'd get that scoreboard working for you. I don't know. It's just very sensitive to light. So.
Well, and it faces to the west.
Faces
as well,
directly
so it gets
into the
that
sun.
setting sun.
Second and 7, Spiro. They're in a pistol set. Ward takes it. It's going to be an option play. Quick pass out. It's Reed to Ward, and Ward is going to stretch this one out and go out of bounds across midfield.
There by number 10.
Chased out of bounds by Calvin Andrade.
Looks like that stop was made by number 16. Calvin.
Thanks for having us, Coach.
Andre.
Superintendent John Brockman. I still call him Coach. He still coaches baseball, right? Okay. We were talking about, Clint, we really hadn't said anything. That high school looks sharp, boy.
Oh, it does.
Right here.
It's nice.
And they tore some other stuff down. Man, it looks great here. Pistol formation. Going to be a little miscommunication there. Reed's going to take off with it, get across midfield. It's about to the 49, so it's going to bring up second short.
Yeah, they're getting their new wrought iron fence built around the stadium here, down the highway. Man, it looks nice.
Yeah, it really looks good. You add in the school and just all the work that's been done here in this area. It's really, and of course, they've always had a pretty downtown area. I just wish that old white train building from where the red fern grows is still out there.
Yep.
Of course, that's long since been gone, but of course I brag on it and the scoreboard starts messing up. Pistol formation, 2nd and 4. Option play. Reed gonna pitch it to Ward. He's gonna break one tackle. Gets across midfield. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10, and he is gonna score. So 48 yards, actually 52 yards.
Run by number 10.
Good run. Broke a couple tackles.
48. That's right. Good grief. 48. So that ends the shutout. But good for Spiro.
Yep.
I told you, man, that Ward has got some speed. Reed has got an arm. I don't know what it is.
there's just something missing, and if they can figure that out, they're going to have a good little football team. Of course, they're in a tough district. Of course, with Vian, a Valiant. You know, we talked about Henrietta being pretty good this year. They're going to go for 2. Reed has it, drops straight back, drops. He's still dropping. He's going out to his right now. He's under pressure, throws it. It's going to be tipped away and incomplete. So 7:38 left in the third quarter. It's 47-6 Wolverines. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities affordably with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Sallisaw.
And welcome back to St. John Stadium. 6:25 and counting left here in the third quarter. It's 47-6. Vian Spiro just got on the board. And there's a nice kick. That's going to be fielded out here. Adolph Stahl's going to pick it up at about the 10-yard line. It's being fielded well by Spiro, but Adolph's still on his feet, and he's still on his feet. He's across the 20. He's at the 25. He's still going. 30. Fakes another guy out, gets up to the 34. That was a heck of a run, Clint.
He covered a lot of ground to pick up 10, 15 yards. Good effort.
Looked like one of them old wagon train chases that you'd see back in them old Western days. Wouldn't go down.
I give a shout out to Ricky Wolf. He deflected that pass out there on that
nice.
2-point conversion attempt. Didn't get to call his name before we went to break.
Good job, Ricky. So let's see how we're going to do this here over the next, there's only about 17 minutes left and you got the running clock. So the quarterback, looks like it's going to be number 9, Carter Madsen. Amos Wright is going to be the running back, number 5. Going to be a give to Wright, and he's going to go off the right side. He's going to put his head down. 40, 41, 42, so about 8 yards. Good run by Wright there.
Good tough run.
Tackled there by number 14, Hayden Reed.
There's that name. Vian Wright. Hand in hand.
Second down at about 3.
Shout out to Kenyatta Wright if he's listening to us. I know he's up at Stillwater. I know there's been a lot going on up there this week with Coach Gundy and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm anxious to see how if they rally around Doug Meacham or what the situation is going to be here. Madsen's going to keep it on a quarterback keeper and get thrown out of bounds at about the 46.
9,
so he's going to get a first down.
Tackled there by number 3, Sir Thomas. Quarterback is Carter Madsen. First down for the Wolverines. Ball is at the 46.
Young guys for Vian playing hard out there. They want their chance to put one in the end zone.
They're actually huddling here. So you mentioned Ricky Wolf. He's out there. Garrett Malaska. All kinds of youngsters out there. Chris Cheater at the slot position. It's going to be a give to Wright. Amos is going to fake one way, try to go inside. Still, he's on his feet. He's still going, Clint. He's across midfield with a 49, giving 5 yards.
Yeah, got it across midfield into Spiro territory.
Shout out to people watching from
Second down
Spiro.
and 6. Ball's at the
Hope y'all are doing
49-yard
well.
line of Spiro.
I was thinking it's been a minute since we've been to Spiro for football or basketball.
It's been a few years, I think, since we
Man,
went
it
down
seemed
there
like
for
I
a
was
football
down there
game.
every other week for basketball there for a stretch. Always a great place to call a game at their gym. Wonderful place. Snap. Matson going to keep it himself. Waits a second. Now he's going to turn on the jets, cut inside across the 45 to about the 44. He's close to a first down.
Sir Thomas.
Good tackle there by Sir Thomas. That young man's just a sophomore.
Sir Thomas.
He's a great athlete. Looks good out there. I mean, just a sophomore.
They have a mixture. You know, they got some seniors, but you know they have some young guys too. So I don't know. We know the name Spiro and football go hand in hand, and you know they're going to get this figured out. They're not going to stay down. We know that. 1st and 10, they give it to him. Wright going to take it again, and he'll find his way to about the 41. So 3 yards, 2nd and 7, 2:20 and counting here in the, what quarter are we? 3rd quarter.
Yeah, tough 3 yards there, taken down by Colton Horn. Got Vian content to keep churning out some yards here. Keep moving the ball so they can pick up another first down here.
2nd and 8 from the 42, the Bulldog 42. It's going to be a give to Wright again. He's going to go left side this time. And, they're going to get him in the backfield. Great tackle there. Great Hammondtree.
Yeah, another sophomore.
Another name you hear a lot in the Spiro area, Hammondtree.
Yep. Clock goes under a minute and a half here in this 3rd quarter.
Shout out to the Wolverine cheerleaders. I don't know if they've thrown our footballs yet or they're about to. Took them down there. Thanks to Local Bank for sponsoring our football giveaway, I guess you call it. And Matson is fighting Clint. He's fighting. He's still going. It's to about the 38. So he's going to be short.
Going to bring up 4th and 3.
.35 on the play clock.
Yeah, Amos Wright over to get the play.
Clock is running with 39 seconds left. Got 4th and 4 officially from the 38. 20 on the game clock, or excuse me, play clock. 27 on the, good grief. About 7 seconds difference between the two. See what they do here. Snap, give to Wright again, and Amos is not going to get it. He's going to get tackled back at the 40. For a 2-yard loss, but that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And so we will take a quick timeout and be back on the mix.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
And we're back at St. John Stadium. We head to the 4th quarter. It's 47-6 Vian. Spiro has it 1st and 10 after the turnover on downs. It's been a running clock since about midway through the 2nd quarter, and there we go. We'll have it again. So in 12 minutes, this game will be over. Got a couple of contenders for our player of the week. Handoff, Reed gives it off to, well, actually we got a different quarterback. It's number 11, Johnny Clayton.
Good tackle there by Manny Terrell.
Uh-oh. That's not our Vian friends, that's our county friends.
Yep.
So there's 11:23 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Spiro and Vian both just kind of letting the clock run down. So Vian will get the max 15 points for this win. That's good for district play. That's what you like.
Yep, good start to that district slate.
Pistol set, dropping back. It's going to be Clayton with a screen over here to Ward. He's got some room. He's going to get to about the 48-yard line. So 12 yards off the screen, first down.
Yeah, good hit there.
46, 47, 48.
Carlos Rottenberg.
That's one thing about where we're at here at Vian. There's not a lot of room between us and the field. And, buddy, you hear and feel the hits.
Yeah, it's nice. We're right on top of the action.
Yeah, it's turned into a beautiful night. Don't let it fool you, though, folks. It's still humid out here. Still humid in the mornings, too. First and 10 from the 47. 10:18 left. Clock is running. It's going to be a fake handoff, and Clayton is going to get down to about the 44, so we'll give him 3 yards.
Taken down by Spencer Dick, number 56.
Number 11, Johnny Clayton carried the ball.
I guess I missed him throwing the footballs because I see people with them in the crowd.
It may have been while we were rocking out to the bands.
Maybe so. So thank you to the Vian cheerleaders. And again, thanks to local bank, which they almost got, looks like they almost got their spot open there in Sallisaw. It's getting close.
Looking nice. I love that brickwork.
It reminds me, and I mean this in a good way, it reminds you like something you see on the Brady Bunch, that architecture style, 70s style.
Yeah, that's
I like
coming
it
back
a lot.
again. But that's
really cool.
That brick detail, that brickwork they've done is awesome.
2nd and 5. It's going to be a throw, and they have a man out here. That's number 7, Maddox McCallop, and he is going to get popped out of bounds. There comes the flag.
Yeah, it's going to be a face mask. They're not throwing many flags here in the second half, but can't let that one go. That was right there in front of the official. It wasn't intentional. He was just trying to reach an arm out and snag the runner and just happened to grab him by the face mask.
That's going to be the 4th penalty against the Wolverines tonight, which is much better than last week. They have 4. Spiro has 2.
Yeah, I got a feeling Coach Willis maybe had a little talk with him about that.
Creed Klaus and Kobe Kennedy check into the game. See, you got the old roster. That's why.
Okay.
I got the updated one.
Okay. I'm old school.
No, you're just environmentally friendly.
I'm using my one from last week that I had marked up.
Yeah, that's what it is. See.
All right, you're going to force me to break up the new one.
Hey, you can use that one next time we do Vian. Again, we're not sure where we'll be as Spiro has a 1st and 10 from the 24. It's going to be an option play, and Clayton is going to just find his way across the 20 to about the 18. We'll give him 6.
Good tackle there by Manny Terrell.
Manny Terrell.
Again, next week, I don't know, Clint. We may be in Gans.
Maybe a little 8-man action.
Gans and K-Springs. That's got a good one. Again, Central and Regent has a good feel, but we don't know yet. There's a lot of – we got to remember, too, our Sallisaw crew is going to be going all the way to Broken Bow next week, so they're going to have to leave early, and, we'll just – a lot of that factors into it as well. We've been fortunate with the Black Diamonds have been home the last 3 games, and that's helped us out, too. Snap, it's going to be, a little miscommunication, and Clayton's going to get hammered in the back to about the 22, so a 4-yard loss. He went one way, his running back went the other way.
Yeah, met first by Garrett Malaska.
And also number 75,
Justin
Garrett
Constant
Malaska
checks in.
On the stop.
Clayton Thomas.
Isaiah Owens in the game.
Is he out there?
Yep.
58, Kendall Cowart. Freshman out there playing. His parents up here.
Yeah, good to see those guys.
How long you been filming the Vian games, KP? 30-something years, 40 years. So he's an expert. Guess we ever need a cameraman.
Yeah.
Step back. Clayton's looking. He's just going to have to take off and keeps his balance, and he's going to get a first down inside the 10-yard line.
Lots of second effort. Nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, good tough
11.
run. Tough run there by
Clayton.
Johnny Clayton.
Yeah, so he gets going to have a 1st and goal from the 8.
Looks like he made it down to about the 8-yard line.
Yeah, we're used to Kendall being up here playing those video games. Now he's out there playing on the football field. That's great. Comes at you fast. 6 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. It's 47-6 Wolverines, but Spiro has a 1st and goal from the Wolverine 8. Clayton drops back, looks, throws a pass. It's going to be caught out here by Sir Thomas, and he's going to fight his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Good looking play.
Yep. He's a good athlete. He's going to be a good one.
Man, I'm telling you, Clint, they've got some good players. I don't know what it is. They're missing something, and I don't know what it is. If it's confidence, if it's a guard, a wide receiver, I don't know. But man, when they find it, they're going to be a pretty good football team. Makes it 47-12.
Going to line up and go for 2 again.
Here they go for 2, and they're going to give it to Ward up the middle, and he is in for the 2 points. Makes it 47-14. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix.
Aiken Store is your barbecue feed and more store.
In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage, to baby back ribs, and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Aiken Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals. Aiken Store. Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Welcome back to St. John Stadium. Some quick score updates. Roland pulling away. They're up 24-0 up at Okmulgee. I think it's 27-19 still. Sallisaw over Hilldale was the last score I had. So kicking off will be Demarion Watson for Spiro. 3:33 and counting left here as they're running the clock. It's 47-14 in favor of the Wolverines. Kick is up and is going to be fielded out here. That's number 24, Ricky Wolf. And Ricky's going to get across the 45 to the, well, they're going to put it right at the 45-yard line.
Good kick return there, Mr. Wolf.
So you going to Fayetteville tomorrow?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you're a Razorback fan.
Yeah.
Your wife is a Notre Dame fan.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a dangerous line, Clint. I'm just saying.
Is your couch available tomorrow night?
It is, buddy. You could. We actually have spare beds, so you're good, man. Come on down.
If you find me sleeping on your back porch or something in the morning, don't think anything about it.
I tell my kids the same. As long as y'all don't wake me up, you can go as you please. Just don't wake me up. I'm good. I'm telling you, I think the Hogs. I don't know. I think they're going to do it, but that's just me.
Well, I think that every week, and you see how that happens.
Amos Wright just going to try to run into the pile here. Well, like I told you, we were talking about, it's like they always win a game they shouldn't and they lose a game they shouldn't. They shouldn't have lost to Memphis, so that's out of the way. So I think
they're due. Yeah.
I think Mr. Green's going to have himself a big day tomorrow.
I think both offenses will. It's just the defenses are a little questionable.
And do they
for both
have
of them.
another running back named Michael Smith, or am I just imagining things? Because I swear Michael Smith, I guess his senior, played up there for 22 years. And he's going. Of course, OU is off. OSU will be playing Baylor, 2:30. You can listen to that on the Mix 105.1.
Yeah. See how they respond to the coaching change.
Tulsa is taking on Tulane. That's going to be a tough game, but they got some confidence. You see, Lions just trying to run the clock out here with Carter Madsen.
Maddox McCallop with the tackle. Just a minute and a half to go here in this one.
Well, Clinton, Vian picked up the win. That's a good thing, but you wanted a more competitive game between these two. And, generally when you see Spiro and Vian on the schedule, you think that's going to be a pretty competitive game. But unfortunately it was not, and we're going to have a timeout here from Spiro with 1 minute and 1 second to go. I don't know if they're going to stop the clock or not. Yeah, they will with 59 seconds.
Maybe he's
so
wanted to get a few guys worked in there.
Go ahead and tally up his stats here, and we'll try to figure out a player of the game. It's between these two guys. Which one you think, Clint? I agree. We'll do your McDonald's player of the game after this, but we got to figure it out here. Of course, Cash was that recipient last week. Cash Trammell. Again, next week, we don't know where we're going to be. The first four, or what is this, game 4? The first 4 games we had picked out already. We had them planned out months ago. And so now we're in the area where we don't have anything planned. So we could be at Gans for Cave Springs and Gans. We could go up to Regent Prep, which is Tulsa, South Tulsa, for them and Central. I don't know yet. We just haven't figured it out. I think Gore plays at Tallahena. So I'd say Amos Wright's got a big hole and room over the 50, and he's going to get out of bounds, and the clock's going to run. They'll have to snap it one more time, though. So big win for the Wolverines.
Yeah, that's the way you want to start district play.
Yes, get your max points. I want to send the big shout-out while we got a second to Brian Jones on camera 1. I think it may be the first time or second time he's ever ran camera 1. Then we have KC, one of our newest members of the crew, working camera 2 down here. And I don't even know if he's ever ran a camera before, but they've done a great job.
Doing a good job.
Of course, Russ back here. I'm going to be honest with you, that TriCaster's been giving us fits all day, and he's worked his way out of it. And Amos is going to get down across the 30, and that's probably going to end the game. And also shout out to Joe Wag, who's at the Sallisaw game, but we're having some trouble, and Russell was able to call him and get it taken care of. So that is going to end the game, 47-14. Vian takes the win. Taking a look at the stats here. 77 yards rushing and a touchdown for Ward. He's kind of the guy. And then Clayton had 23 yards passing with a touchdown. For the Wolverines, Cash Trammell, 20 yards passing, 31 yards rushing. Amos Wright, 33 yards rushing. Mason Wright had 115 yards and 3 touchdowns. Drayton Fletcher, 120 yards and 2 touchdowns off of 5 rushes. Riley Ellis, 1 rush for 1 yard, 16 yards receiving. Madsen, 2 rushes for 15 yards. So Vian picks up a big win. Your McDonald's player of the game. Let's go with Drayton Fletcher. I don't think he ever got it last year.
I don't think so.
We'll go with Drayton. I know Mason had 3 touchdowns, but Drayton had 120 yards on 5 carries, including that long, I think it was 87-yard touchdown run. So congratulations to McDonald's player of the game, Drayton Fletcher. Again, thanks to everybody here at Vian. Always just great, had great Mexican food just for lunch. We don't have to worry about dinner when we come here. They feed us well. Shout out to everybody here and all the fans, cheerleaders, bands. They did a great job. For everybody here on the crew, for Clint, I'm Justin. We'll see you next week somewhere. Keep an eye on the Facebook page. We'll let you know where we're going to be. You've been watching Game of the Week on The Mix.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack wrap is back.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
You're watching Mix TV.